day before yesterday, dude tried to rob me for a plate of food.
At gunpoint?
Not and a knife.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Just
he must be that hungry for you to try to, and he's the person I know. I thought we finna do business, you finna buy it. He put a knife on me, trying to stab me for it.
wow. Okay, Harris, where you from and how old are you?
Well, I am from West Palm Beach, Florida. I am 31 years old, and that's me.
Okay. Harris, did you grow up with both your parents?
Yeah, I grew up with my dad and my mom and stuff. My mom was a alcoholic. My mom was she drinks a lot, and that's how she basically. And my dad, he was there. I grew up with him. He was in my life, so I had both of them there. They were just not living together.
Were they married?
Yeah, they were married, but
Okay.
not living together. My dad is he's Jamaican, so my dad is my mom could not take couldn't handle what he liked to do. My dad's a whore. You know what I'm saying? So my
Hmm.
mom couldn't put up with that shit.
Right, right. How was your relationship with your mom?
Man, my mom, my mom was in addiction for alcohol. My mom used to drink 24 beers a day, and she's drinking strong shit. And she didn't. She was a very abusive lady. I mean, she used to whip my ass. She used to whip me for nothing. You know, I was 8 years old. She kicked me out there on the streets. 8 years old, get drunk. I'm 8 years old, sleeping out there on the streets with other kids that's like 10, 12 years old, spending night to their house. I had a really rough being.
Childhood.
Rough, not really too much rough, but with her, because she was very abusive. And she put me in jail a couple times, lied to the police. I thank God now she's not drinking alcohol. She's not that person no more, but she was really an evil lady.
Now you mentioned that she kicked you out at 8 years old. Did
Not
you
really kicked me out. She used to put me out the house,
right?
like get the hell up out the house.
And did you go to your friend's house for the night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's to make it so bad that she used to kick me out so a man could come in. Like one of her boyfriends, then she didn't want me around. While her man come
While that
over.
was going
You know
on.
what I'm saying? So
Got you.
basically, you kicking me out there on the street while you have sex. Yeah.
Now, how was your relationship with your dad?
Oh, my dad is awesome, man. My dad, I love my dad. He's Jamaican. Even Virgin Islands, they got the same as dialect. But my dad is awesome, man. I mean, but he got too much problem, and my dad got a lot of stuff going on with him. You know,
Right.
but I love my dad. My dad helped me out all the way through thin and through water. My
Mm.
dad he's always there.
Now, did your dad know what was going on as far as your mom's physical and mental abuse?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because my dad drink, but my dad is the type of person he know how to control it. My mom didn't know how to control. My mom used to drink. My mom, she was the type of woman, as you could say, she wanted to be functional alcohol, but she was not. Because she made sure we eat.
Mm.
Me and my sister eat. She made sure we had a. She made sure of the important things, but with her, me time goes overboard. And it's just so many times like she used to get drunk and whip my ass, man. For nothing. I mean, I remember one time that she was really drunk, and she listened to, and she's like from old school area, from like Georgia, some shit, country area. Listen, BB King and James Brown and all this crazy shit, and I don't know if she probably thinks she was in BB King damn club or something, but she tied me up. I would never forget it, and she might think it's a lie, but I remember when she tied me up to a bed. She tied me up to a bed and beat me for hours.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if she realized that she did that, but I was tied to a bed, my eyes folded. I thought I was kidnapped or some shit.
Now, at what age did that happen?
10, 10 years old. And she beat me for hours with a switch. And that switch was like one of them damn branches. It hurts me so much.
Now, was
I'm
that
sorry.
during one of her drunken moments? Yeah.
My mom used to get drunk every day. Um, and every day she used to get drunk. Sometimes she call in to work. She'll go and go buy food. But she take care what need to be taken care of is important.
Mm-hmm.
But when she get ready to do her, it's all over with, man. It's
Mm.
like I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt because that lady messed me up bad, man. I love her. I love her. I really do. But she abused me as a kid.
And I can see it's still affecting you.
It affects me every day. That's why I'm home. I've been homeless 9 times. I've been homeless. I only see a type of. It might seem kind of crazy, but I only see a type of way of happiness out here
Mm.
because I like meeting people. I'm a people person, and I like nature, man. I like, I like doing as well as I mean, I like working everything. I work, stuff like that. But this became my life, man.
Mm.
My dad left me in Houston, Texas, in the ghetto and around drugs. And people, if people don't know what a ghetto is, you go there. That's a ghetto for real. And it's life or death there, man. And you have multiple people doing all type of drugs, all type of crap, man. And it's like, how do you survive? I had to survive through a tough challenge, and ever since then, I've been where I'm at.
At what age was you in Houston, Texas, surviving out there?
I was in my dad had a friend of his was a subcontractor, used to do roofing,
Mm.
roofing, make good money, and I was working at Wendy's in Lake Worth. I didn't really make enough money. I mean, I'm not making shit.
Right.
I'm staying with this. I'm staying with my grandma, and she's too money hungry. She's one of them old school cornbread making ass ladies, and she was too much. Because you're money hungry, and I'm not making no money. So my dad told me to come up there, and when I went on the road and work, it was awesome. He told me, you can see, life. You can see different things besides where you're at.
Right.
And I went there, and then when I went, he used to see my dad, another person too. He's a whore, so my dad had multiple women. He get drunk and he look for vagina.
Mm.
That's what he does. And and with him, it's like I don't get it. It's like he never had. Now he got his own place, but the majority he always stayed with other women.
Mm.
So me and him is on the road staying with other women, his women, and then they get mad. They kick both of us out on the street.
Mm.
Well, and it's like, wow, where's your shit at?
Right. Harris, let me take you back a little. Your mom, what did she do for a living?
What I do for a living?
Your mom, what did she do for a
She
living?
always worked in restaurants, man. My mom always, she should have, well, she worked at this restaurant called Wendy's, and she worked there for years. And I don't know. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. I love her to death, but I don't think she wanted to like prosper, man. To like be like, I'm like, Mom, you've been working here almost what 9 years. Why you don't want to be a GM manager or something,
Right.
But I guess in that time of era, she didn't want that. She wanted something she can make a freaking paycheck every 2 weeks, get a paycheck, go pay the bills, get some alcohol, and go home, and go to the house and just talk shit. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And be on me. And kick me out of the house.
Do you think she took the frustrations from the job out on you?
No, no. She,
It's happening before that.
I mean, she did not like my dad. Her and my dad, she did not like him that much.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, she didn't like him at all. And every time I go with him, she gets mad when I go with him. I'm like, man, that's my dad. You know what I'm saying? Why my dad can't come see me? So she's all type of person as I don't know what was going through her head, but she was a very evil woman, man. I don't know. She was really messed up.
Harris, what about your siblings?
My sister made it. I'm real because I believe my mom didn't really like go too much. My sister always was in school. She was always in elementary. She was always into books and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So my sister is rocking. You know, I have another sister across seas where my dad is, and she's rocking.
Now, your sister that you live with, did she used to witness the physical and mental abuse?
I don't know if she can remember it. But I'm pretty sure because they will lie. You know what I'm saying? I like she knows. My sister knows, but she's the type of person like, it's over with, leave it in the past. But that past still messed me up now.
Right.
My dad leave me in Houston, still messed me up now.
So your mom never physically abused your sister?
No. She never put her in jail. She never did nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? Cause she told me, say, that's my baby girl, but I'm your firstborn.
Mm.
I'm your firstborn, but you treat my sister like, she'd never go like, stuff as physically with my sister. Me? Oh man, she tear me up, bro. She tear me. I used to have whips in my back, bro.
How was your relationship with your sister?
Awesome. Me and my sister, me and my sister never really had a chance to connect as hanging out. We couldn't do it. I mean, we could, but I mean, well, I love her, you know what I'm saying? But by the past time is that I ain't seen my sister in almost 20 years. The first time I seen them was a couple days ago. And
Wow.
over, yeah, about 20 years.
And how was that moment? How was that situation meeting her again?
I mean, I met her through when I was in programs and stuff like that. But by seeing her again, it's just awesome, man. I just we have a relationship because we grew up together,
Right.
but we live two different lives.
Mm.
So her life is where she and my life is here.
Right.
So they not gonna really follow and understand this type of lifestyle because in life you have two different lifestyles.
Right.
You have two different life. I tell some people like you live in life. Yeah, you live in life, but have you experienced all life?
How's your relationship now with your mom, Harris?
It's building. I mean, we're building. I love her,
Have
but
you forgiven her?
it's hard. I'm having like a really tough time doing that, man. Because she ain't had to do me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had to beat me up. You ain't had to like sometimes beat me up and hit me with extension cords and shit that don't break. Like you really want to break my bone. Like you don't. It's. I mean, it's been years. I'm basically over that. But it's like if I see her, it comes back.
Mm.
It comes back of her.
It
Yeah,
opens the wound.
yeah, it comes back. I love her to death. Don't get me wrong, but this lady messed me up, man.
Has she ever truly apologized to you, like face to face?
She don't think she's guilty.
Mm.
She would never say she's guilty.
Mm.
I mean, she would deny the fact I'm putting this up about we're talking right now. She'll deny the fact that she didn't tie me up to a bed when she obviously did tie me up to a bed and beat me for hours, drunk.
Mm.
I have a drunk. It's so crazy, man, because I thought I was like, man, I thought I was Jesus off that Passion of Christ movie, man. I swear, I thought I was Jesus off Passion of Christ getting whipped like that. That's how I felt when I was there.
Now,
Hours.
Harris, were you in school at that time?
I didn't go to school much. I went to school, but I didn't go to school much, because she used to tell me that you're skipping school and you're gonna stay back, help me with the groceries and stuff like that. But I graduated school.
Now, did your teachers see any signs of abuse? Were you acting a little different,
I
or
mean, they had a figure of it, but I don't really believe that they were not gonna buy
you
it.
never went to them and spoke to them about it?
Nah,
You kept it a secret,
yeah.
which most kids do. Yeah.
I mean, I love my mom. I want to. If I told them, my teacher told them people that stuff, man, my mom be in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just let it go.
Did that affect the way you interact with your peers, like your friends and stuff like that? Did it affect you in any way?
Mm, not really. I mean, it's tough for me to have friends. I have somebody that I have a couple of group people I talked about. I don't think I really had a physically best friend.
Mm.
My friends try to kill me, man.
Mm.
One of my friends tried to kill me uh, due to methamphetamine. Yeah,
Harris, were you married before?
no,
Ever engaged? How was your last relationship?
I don't remember it.
Mm.
I don't remember the last time I had a relationship. It been so long that I don't even know what a relationship even feel like.
Mm. So you don't date?
I don't know how to. I mean, I know how to date. I know how to feel. I know how to do that stuff, but I don't even know how a relationship feels.
Mm.
I had one, but it's been a long time.
What about kids?
No, I have no kids.
No kids. Do you want some in the future?
When I get myself right and I find the right one.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
Excuse me. Black, blue. I like black, blue, and green. I like green because green is money. I like blue. Blue is like every color has a meaning to it.
Right.
Every color have a meaning to it.
Right.
So I mean, I like blackness.
That's your favorite color?
That's my favorite color.
Black.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you. What about TV shows? Any favorite TV shows?
Oh yeah. I love scary movies. I like American Conjuring. I love scary movies. 'Cause I grew up watching scary movies. My mom used to always, when she get a 12-pack, she go by the movie store. This is when they had DVDs.
Blockbuster.
Nah, not really. Most of them. Yeah, she go one of these like these Arab VHS places.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
them
Yeah.
like
The little small video
yeah,
stores.
yeah, all
Yeah.
the pawn shop and stuff like that.
I remember that. Yeah. What about poisons? You addicted to any drugs or alcohol?
At the moment, I'm doing a little something, but it's not really something that's really putting me out here like the rest of these. Well, I'm out here, but not. It's something that is maintaining my mind right now while I'm out here. So
What's your drug of choice?
it'll be cocaine.
Okay. When were you first introduced to it?
21.
21 years old. Was it because of the environment you were in, or what? How it happened? What was the first time
When
you
I
did
was
it?
all my addiction started in Houston, Texas, because I used to be another person who used to drink, smoke, nothing. But it changed alive. That's why I tell certain people that you don't never know when your life can change. When you can look back and say, man, I would never know I'm this person.
Hmm.
Sometimes, man, I walk and I say, man, I would never know in so many years that I'm this person
Hmm.
because I never should be this person. But now, since I've been out here in the streets for so long, not out here, but in all the way around on the streets, it, it, it really shows me something, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
So the very first time you did cocaine, do you remember that very first time?
no. I mean, if I sit back and think about it for a while, yeah, I
Maybe.
remember it. But not really.
Have you seeked any type of like rehabilitation for it? Any
I'm
programs?
searching for mostly programs about money. I don't. They about it's a business.
Right.
So I mean, that's why so many recovery centers. So basically, I want to find a great one. I want to find a one that's going to based on like help you through your path through your journey because I ain't found one yet.
That truly want to get it done.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Do you feel like you're ready for a program?
Um, Not at the time right
Not
now.
really. Honest but true. What do you do as far as income? How do you make money?
Um, I mean, sometimes I'm an entrepreneur, man. You know what I'm saying? I basically, meet people, talk to them, pump gas, stuff like. I just hustle all around the board to make sure I need what I need.
Okay. So you hustle pretty
Yeah,
much. Okay. Do you panhandle as well?
a little bit. Not much. I mean, if my hustle don't go the right I expect it to go, then yeah, I'll do the panhandling thing.
Okay.
But other than that, nah.
Okay. What about your educational background? Did you
That's
finish high
awesome.
school?
Yep. I finished high school and attend. Well, I didn't attend, but I tried. I signed up for Palm Beach Community College. So, but yeah, I finished school.
But you didn't go to college.
Nope.
You made an attempt, but you didn't go.
Mm.
What stopped you?
Streets, man. I mean, I was in the streets running wild. I mean, I didn't see nothing that I was gonna go to college for anyway.
Mm. Congratulations for finishing,
Yeah, thanks. Man.
especially through all that situation. Awesome. What's your current living situation right now?
It's moderate because I can't sleep out here, and I want to get sleep. I want to get rest, but I'm not. I don't know. It's just it's moderate. It's all right for right now. Not really, but I'm trying.
So you're homeless pretty much.
Yeah, all the way.
How do you stay safe at night?
I mean, I don't be around these type of people. You know what I'm saying? What I do is I will find me a little cubby hole or I find me a little spot. Nobody around, and I make me a little pad and everything. I just go to bed.
Okay, so you're a loner. You pretty much
Some
hang by yourself
Yeah,
at night.
every day I hang by myself.
Okay, okay. Do you have anyone out here you can really call a friend?
No.
Not at all. Not even close.
Mm-mm. These people are not nobody's friend.
Mm. Anything crazy has happened to you since you've been on the streets?
A lot of shit. A lot of shit. I think God put me through a test out here because I've been through a lot of shit. If somebody rock, out here in this city right here is it's not really a type of city where it's because the homeless population is really huge out here, really big. And yeah, yesterday dude try to rob me for a plate of food.
At gunpoint?
Not and a knife.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Just
he must be that hungry for you to try to, and he's the person I know. I thought we finna do business, you finna buy it. He put a knife on me, tried to stab me for it.
wow. That must have been an awesome plate of food.
Must be, because I don't know what would make a person want to stab somebody just because they don't want to give you none of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give you none of their food.
That's crazy. And
It's,
anything else has happened to you since you've been out here?
man, hey, it's a long story about it. I mean, I'll get to that probably in the future of a second interview I make. But man, I go through it every day out here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a jungle,
Mm.
and one thing about it is you're out here with multiple homeless people. This city cares at least part about. The lady told me this city cares about at least 2,000 of homeless people in the area. It's 300 over here. So when you got a lot of people walking the streets and everything, can't trust them, especially when they're on drugs. Can't trust them.
Now, fentanyl has swept the streets lately.
Mhm.
Has it affected you in any way or
I don't
anyone
do
you know?
I never did fentanyl, and one thing about it, I know who to go purchase my stuff from, not anybody, because that's how my friend died under the bridge.
What happened?
Somebody laced his stem with fentanyl and
Wow.
killed him.
Were
So
you
that's
there
how.
when it happened?
Huh?
Were you there when it happened?
No, I heard about it.
Okay.
I felt bad. I'm like, wow, this man got. That's crazy.
Close friend of yours too.
Hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he died right on the bridge. I say somebody laced that man. Somebody killed him.
Man. So you got to really be careful who you buy it from.
Yeah, especially. I mean, nowadays, man, everything is mixed up. So you got to, even in marijuana, you have to really know what you need to, what who is the person you need to get from, you know, and stay with that person. If you're trying to switch around, you might die.
So they lace marijuana with fentanyl as well?
They yeah, they start that. I was amazed too because fentanyl can go into anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
they got some marijuana that's laced with fentanyl.
Wow. Harris, what do you do for fun? How do you clear your mind? What's your getaway?
I listen to music and I sing most of the time, and I just like to move around. You know, that's my fun habit.
Do you write music as well?
Now I'm starting to. I want to start doing that. Trying to write music and trying to let the world see a person that's even knowing in the jungle, being through this all day long. It's crazy.
Are you a religious person?
Yeah, I believe that God have everybody in situation and placements for reasons. Nothing just don't happen without Him making it happen. So yeah.
Have you sung in the church before?
Mm.
No. So you just sing really
Yeah,
recreational?
recreational.
Okay. Okay. What's your plans for the future?
Find a rich white lady. No, my fans, man, is I just want to have a nice spot and have me a nice little side gig job and just pick up trash and all. It's something that I can make sure my bills pay and have a stack in my pocket.
Right. Just a simple spot to
Simple
live.
stuff.
Now, as far as jobs, have you had any regular jobs in the past?
Yeah, Taco Bueno. That's about it.
Are you currently looking for employment?
Um,
Or are you just hustling and saving?
I mean, I'm kind of how you doing, sir? I'm kind of looking for employment, but I want the right job. I was working for this Haitian lady over here, and she had stuff for me to do. You want to make your little money, but you have multiple things to do. I'm not with that. You're not gonna slave me and just give me $10. That's crazy.
Mm.
So
Right. You're looking for the right gig.
the right gig,
If it comes along.
yes,
I hear you.
and I'm on that.
Do you have any skills?
Yeah,
Okay.
roofing. I have roofing contract. I have general labor skills,
Okay.
roofing. I'll say yeah.
Have you ever thought about trying to go and get your contractor's license? There's different versions of it as well.
I will look into that.
That's probably something that could really get you going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Harris, anything else you want to say?
Well, it's nice. Thank you for this interview, man. I really appreciate it. I just want the world to understand, man, that you have different type of lives out here, man. And I want them to say, when you have a homeless person go to you and talk to you and ask you for something in need, do not turn him away, because not everybody out here is on drugs. Some people be out here because of loss of job. Um, be some of them be out here, um, for trauma events. And, most of the people that's most are military people.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? These are military veterans that's out here on the street. And I just don't understand that part. So that's why I just want the world to understand is that it's always good to help another person, because you never know what that person going through in his head.
that's true.
You got mostly Palm Beach, well, Florida basically have a high rate of people that just give up. It's too many homeless people. Some can't take it.
Mm,
Some can't do it. Some of them, and so I want people to understand is that every homeless person or everybody that's on the streets that come to you and ask you for help, or ask you, they like, hey man, I might need this. Help them, because I mean, a little couple dollars, whatever it is, out your pocket makes a difference in that person's life. You probably made his day,
mm,
and you won't even know it.
that's true. That's
So,
true.
you know.
Well said. Well said. That's the truth. Have you experienced people like kind of pushing you away when you're asking for
I
help?
mean, I go a couple across some people that slam the door on my face, and and tell me I got cash, I got cards and stuff. I understand, because it's 2025, nobody really cares cash too much. They don't carry it like that anymore. So I understand that, but I don't feel bad. I don't curse. Because I'm a respectful guy. That if I need help, I'm gonna come respectful to you and ask for help.
Now, Harris, a lot of people are going to say you're a young, you look like you're a healthy, young individual.
Mm.
What's stopping you from just saying, "Hey, I'm going to go and get a nice gig and get things right"?
It's hard too, man, because I have too much going on in my life, man. I've been through too much stuff and stuff. And even though by being out here on the streets, it even adds it on.
Right.
So it messes me up even more.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it can be simple. I can get a job anywhere,
Right.
but I'm still trying to find myself right now.
Right.
I'm
It's one of those things where it's easier said
Yeah,
than done.
yeah. I'm
Right.
trying to find myself.
Right. No.
No, sir.
Okay, with that, Harris, this was a wonderful interview.
Thank you, man.
I
Appreciate it.
appreciate you sitting down with me. Let me pick your brain for a while. I hope we could do a part two in the future.
Right,
And
right.
hopefully you have some nice, wonderful stories to share with us.
Right, I will, man. Yeah, I
Let-
have a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I've been homeless 9 times. I've been homeless in not this Florida. I've been homeless all in other states.
Mm,
Where it's real. That's why where out here, where I'm at. Some of these people that's homeless out here, that's homeless, don't know what's really real.
mm,
Like seeing people getting shot in the face in front of gas stations in broad daylight,
mm.
and all type of crazy stuff that I experienced, man, and seen, that will mess anybody up when you're out there like that.
We're going to have to save that for part two,
All
Harris.
right.
And I
Thank you,
definitely
man.
want to do a part two with you. We're going to look forward to that in the future.
Okay, awesome.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, Harris. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man.
Have a nice day.
Mhm.